What's up, guys? This is Ernest.
What's up, fam? This is Lakiba.
Hey to the now, it's Nasha.
And welcome to ConVo with Friendz. What's up, you guys? How are you guys doing today?
All is well, all is well. I won't complain.
So you guys know we don't have Rodney here this week. He's one of the sick and shed-ins this week, I guess.
We gotta get him off that list, right? You gotta come off the list.
Yes, you gotta fill your seat, buddy.
His grandmother recently passed away, so that's the reason why he's not here. So please give your condolences to Rodney. And let's get into let's talk about how our week has been going. Lakiba, let's go into you.
Man, I tell you, I keep trying to tell people, y'all cannot hold down this God ghetto girl, because when God is in the room, I tell you, everything is just possible. And I'm just excited about what God is doing. So many different opportunities, some I can't talk about, but of course, y'all know I'm wrapping up my first gig as a film line producer. And I'm just so excited about that. Also been meeting a lot of different people in Clubhouse, a lot of different film directors and film producers who have been pinging me in the room and collabing and helping. And so I'm just super duper excited about what's to come and all the amazing opportunities. Still on my grind with real estate. Just picked up another client.
Okay.
I'm telling you, y'all better stop trying to hold down God's girl, because I'm coming
As
through
y'all can
the
see, she ain't been here in 2 weeks, y'all.
Coming through the building, guys.
So, Nasha, how's your week going?
That is awesome, sis. My week has been hectic. It's been definitely one of those weeks, but I'm going to tell you what I did do. I had a antibody test for COVID, and apparently I never had it. That's something that I want to throw out there. I just want to get a test before I go get the vaccine.
So you can have an antibody test prior to?
Yes, I was thinking that they was doing it. And I wanted to question, like, my friends that have, did you guys ever get tested for ever having COVID before you got the shot? Just throwing that out there. But other than that, guys, my week has been really... This is the first week of June, and my birthday, as you know, is the end of the month. So it started out kind of rough, but just know that I got more blessings last week than definitely failures and trials and tribulations. Hey, what's life without pain? So with that being said...
Keep on coming up, sis.
Yes.
Keep on coming up, sis.
We definitely got the keys to the house. We're moving in.
Come on.
Congratulations.
It's been 3 months. I know. Every second I'm moving.
Your post,
I'm moving. But things didn't fall through. But sometimes when you got the wrong people around you, things don't come through. So that's why you got to keep the real ones around you.
I agree.
So I was just house at house, just falling through. Nothing was sticking. But this is definitely a sticker. I got to be out of my place like yesterday. But he's giving me a few more days to be out of there, and God is good.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Keep coming through, sis.
I'm glad you're back. Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back. So my week has been good, guys. Last Friday, I launched the summer stuff for my items, Honest Lugs. Make sure you guys check that out.
Congrats.
Yes, I have a few more pieces that are coming at the end of this week, so make sure you guys check that out as well. So overall, my week has been good. Just been working, just been grinding, doing the usual. Outside of that, let's get into some of the things that's going on this month. As you guys know, this is the first day of Pride Month. So this is, so let's celebrate everybody, LGBTQ, E and I, and when all the letters, okay? Just celebrate everybody.
Love is love, hate is hate.
Yeah, and on top of that, I mean, you usually have we have our sick and shed-ins and the people that actually passed away. So our condolences goes to those 2 people that actually passed away in the Miami venue over the weekend. I think it was Sunday morning. 2 dead and 20 people were shot in Miami over the weekend at a concert. It was a hip-hop concert.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
This is definitely the new normal. Guys, this is crazy. It's like the new normal.
Yeah, right. They actually picked up little baby today because they thought he was one of the suspects, but they let him go before. I actually looked at prior to, because they realized that he was not a part of it, but they actually thought he was.
Well, something else I want to mention. I hope everyone had a safe Memorial Day. Salute to all the fallen soldiers.
Yes.
The ones before us.
Yeah.
Because definitely it's someone that's always, on the front line, salute the blue,
Salute the blue.
Salute the blue. Salute the soldiers. Salute the people that was protecting themselves and their family and lost their life.
Right.
Yes. Salute.
Okay.
Right. Absolutely.
So now we're about to get into the segment called Business of the Week. And business of the week this week is My Sister's House. My Sister's House provides a safe and healthy environment for women and children to recover and grow from past experiences. Women and children have an opportunity to grow spiritually, physically, emotionally, relationally, and vocationally. My Sister's House can be reached by phone 404-367-2465. Let me repeat that, guys. 404-367-2465 or via atlantamissions.org/my-sisters-house. Let me repeat that again. atlantamissions.org/my-sisters with the S-house. All right.
Shout out to the business of the week too.
Yes.
Yeah, that is amazing.
That's a powerful organization.
Yeah.
It really is much needed too.
Yeah. So definitely, if you guys, especially women, if you definitely need this help, make sure you contact them via email or by phone.
And don't be ashamed. If you need the help, get the help.
Yes,
I agree.
It's a lot out here.
I agree. So next time, we're going to get into the chat. You know, we got Nasha doing the chat instead of Rodney today.
You know, my friends told me to the
Yeah. So what did Rodney find on that good Google News?
Yeah.
You know, Rodney's long-winded. So let me catch my breath and clear my throat.
Right. Absolutely. This could take a minute now.
I know, right?
Let's chat, friends. Grieving dad of Florida, mass shooting. Victim interrupts news conference.
Wow.
A Florida mayor is begging the public to help get these killers off the street. Like I said, guys, it's the new normal.
Yep.
We just maybe we gotta train for mass shootings now.
Yes.
After a mass shooting outside a banquet hall in the suburbs of Miami.
What's going on in Florida?
Oh, Lord. It's the heat. It's the heat, baby. 23 people were shot, including 2 fatally early Sunday morning at the El Mula Boutique Hall in Halley, Florida, where a local rapper was celebrating his birthday. The father of one victim interrupted Monday's news conference. Clayton Dillard could be heard shouting and killed my son. As the grieving father was escorted away, Miami-Dade Police Director Freddie Remas told reporters that that's the pain that affects our community right there. So guys, what are your thoughts? My question is, what are your thoughts on mass shooting? Is this becoming the new normal? Should we be expecting these attacks? I got to put my 2 cents in. You know, when we say defund the police, is the police going to take longer to come? What is going on?
Right, I didn't think about that.
Are people are heartless? People are that heartless that they're attacking?
Is it because, we out now and the world's about to open back up, so everybody wants to get crazy stuff?
They said that people being in COVID, people being quarantined.
They've been quarantined too long.
It's just really ridiculous. I think our legal system really, and I'm not saying that they're not serious about it, but, perhaps there needs to be some meetings of the minds where they have harder consequences for, people who go out and do this mass shooting, because something has to be done. This cannot be our new normal. And it appears to be like, this is just what, you hate to say it, but you just kind of expect stuff like this to happen. And we should not have a negative expectation, but it seems to be happening everywhere.
Yeah, that's so sad.
You know how we used to have the fire drills and the tornado drills at school? Do we need to have mass shooting drills?
I think so.
Get down. When you hear something that sounds like a firecracker,
get to the ground.
But sometimes it's too late. Sometimes it's too late. If you're in a club, if you imagine you're in a club and there's loud music, you're not going to be able to hear that. They were at like a banquet, or like you said, or a venue where loud music is playing. They're not going to be able to hear that. And I was looking at the news, and the guy Clayton Dillard, I felt so bad for him because his son, they still had his body outside, guys, for 18 hours, torped laying over the body.
Wow.
For 18 hours. Imagine this out, and the news reporter made sure that we knew it was over 90 degrees out there.
Yeah.
And they still had his body outside for over 18 hours.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And he just said, I just want to go over there and hug my son. So so that was very hard.
That is very hard. And it's like, where do you go that's safe anymore? Yeah. Like, it's like you try to stay out the way and shit still happens. Like, Like these are innocent people that's dying. Like think before you get so mad to where you want to go and harm one person, because that might lead to you harming several people that wasn't even involved. Like you. And
these are sometimes teenagers. So do we take away, the parents don't want to say, oh, your child can't go to a concert, because I'm pretty sure he probably asks his dad and mom, can you go to a concert? And they probably say, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You expect them to come home.
I really think, we have to really start getting to the root of the issue.
Yeah.
Whether we want to admit it or not, there are so many different people that's dealing with mental illness. Yeah. Mental illness is real. I mean, you cannot be in your normal state of mind and do something like that. There's just no way. So for me, I say that this is an opportunity for, everybody to go back, check your neighbor, check your household, check yourself. If you are dealing with some level of mental illness, do not be afraid and ashamed to say you need help.
I agree.
Because you don't need to be going out here killing people, hurting people, injuring people, because you need help and you have not identified that you have a mental illness.
Say that again.
Because only hurt people hurt people.
Right.
And it's like healthy people know how to, somebody just cut over from me in line. I'm not going to follow that person home and blow their head off.
Right.
Because, so healthy people know how to be like, you fucking asshole. Or, bounce back from certain situations.
Yeah.
Healthy, stable, what is emotional intelligence? Yeah. Healthy, stable people know how to, take darts and not fall down. You know what I'm saying? But these people are just going out the way with these shootings.
Yeah, it's getting kind of crazy out here. On to lighter things. I know our girl Akiba always, but she's back, guys. And I know she got some conversations because, that's always ruling the nation. So what's going on in your world?
Y'all already know conversation rules the nation,
yes.
Right? And guess what's ruling the nation today, guys?
What's ruling the nation?
Bill Cosby. Okay. So Bill Cosby has been in jail since September 25th, 2018.
Oh, wow.
He is now eligible for parole. But watch this. A parole board said, I don't think so. They turned down his petition to be released from a 10-year prison sentence that he is currently serving right now. And what I really thought was really kind of, intriguing is that he was turned down because he refused to participate in a therapy program for sexually violent predators.
Yeah, because he's trying to say he's not a a predator. And OJ...
If you want to get out of jail, you better take this treatment program. I'm sorry.
You know what OJ said today when OJ was talking about this today? I mean, let's not talk about, OJ the Juice was saying, we don't want no advice from OJ, but it would make common sense. He said, when I was in jail, I took every program.
Absolutely.
He said, I took the programs that didn't even relate to me.
Honestly, probably didn't do it.
Because I want to get out of here.
Yeah, he said, I took the programs that didn't even relate to me. Right? Whatever they said. He's being 80 years old being stubborn.
He's like, no, I'm standing right here until I'm guilty.
Yeah. But
he's losing his sight.
You're losing time with your family, time with your wife, time with your kids. You're losing so much.
Bill.
Take the program, Bill. It's between you and God, whether you did it or not.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Take the program.
At this point, just take it. You're 80 years old. You're losing your sight. You telling the boys in the jail to pull their pants up and giving lectures and teaching and all this other stuff. Go home. Go home.
The food can't be that good in the jail. Go home, Bill.
He's just stubborn.
As they say, take them hips home. I'm just saying, this is just too much, guys.
Wow.
So from ConVo with Friendz, Bill Cosby.
Go home.
Go home. Just go home.
I didn't realize he was there since 2018.
2018.
Wow.
He's been in there for a very long time.
Told you didn't do it.
Now this next story, I'm really, when I heard about this, I just, I wanted to just find Future. So let's talk about rapper Future. So well-known rapper Future takes a jab at his former girlfriend Lori Harvey and her stepfather Steve Harvey in his new song 42 Doug. Future shared a small snippet of his new song that states, listen to this, guys. Tell Steve Harvey I don't want her. Steve clapped back, stating that he was not really happy when his daughter was dating Future. So here's my question. Is Future wrong for mentioning Lori and Steve in his new song? Sit down, Future. I'm sorry. Sit down. You can't be coming for Steve Harvey, okay?
As a rapper, I'm not a rapper, but most rappers, they're going to talk about their exes. They're going to talk about their girlfriends, their Future, and the people like that. Yeah. But at the same time, me as a rapper, they're going to talk about people. But I agree with Steve as well because they wasn't a good match. Like he had like 100 kids.
Yeah, like come on now.
None. So yeah,
I think we shouldn't name drop, but I mean throw darts. I mean darts. Why is that the word of the week?
But he knew. I'm pretty sure he knew this was going to be like a topic of discussion.
That's what they do. I think everything they do things for clout. Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say.
He definitely knew that.
He knew he was going to be like, But
I hate when guys do that. Like, come on, let's just be real. She's a very attractive young lady.
She is.
Okay.
She's definitely beautiful.
You was all with the chick when y'all was together.
For like a year. Yeah.
And now, from what I understand, did she dump him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lord Harvey is a man eater. Let me tell you, Lord Harvey will go. So eat you up and spit you right back out. Like she's one of those. I think what it is, she reminds me of a dude. Like she dates like a guy. Like she will date them and she doesn't want them. She leaves them. That's how I noticed that she's with every guy.
He got his eviction papers. I'm sorry. Buy another house.
Hey.
Sorry.
And now she's with, what's his name?
The options.
Michael B. Jordan. Yeah, Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, I think they make a good couple, definitely. So yeah, Future wasn't for her. But I mean, I don't feel like it was nothing wrong with, that's his life. I mean, names come up in your life just because this is my story. But I think he did it for clout.
So like how Steve heard the song? Steve listen to Future?
That's funny.
You know things be going around in the media airwaves and things. Come on now.
Popping out at you.
But really, as a dad, you can really respect that. Every dad.
All dads
want their daughter to be with someone. And we're not saying, maybe.
I would not want my daughter with Future. I'm sorry.
Future may be something that maybe Steve don't know he is. I don't know. But the average dad wants their daughter with someone who is respectable, someone who ain't got 100,000 million trillion children.
And then not claiming one and not claiming the last two. Like crazy.
Oh, wow.
Future, wrap it up, bro. You got too many children, okay?
I think they are a perfect match. Michael B. Jordan and Lori.
Yeah, me too.
And he's just mad because she moved on. That's what I think.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, guys, Bill Cosby and rapper Future. That's what's ruling the nation.
Really good, guys. Wow. Okay. I didn't even know about the Future situation. I knew about Bill Cosby not wanting to
get out of jail.
Get out of jail. It's crazy. Yeah. So let me talk about my little segment,
what
guys.
You got, Ernest?
I'm gonna always try to bring some type of tea. So over the weekend, Blair Underwood and Desiree Descada, the actor 56 and Descada shared a joint statement to Instagram Sunday to announce that they are splitting after 27 years of marriage. The exes share sons Paris, 24, Blake, 19, and daughter what's that name? Burrell. I'm sorry, at 22. What he stated was, "Thank you all for supporting us throughout the years, and we humbly ask for privacy and understanding during the new seasons of change." Wow, 27 years and you're getting divorced.
Well, can y'all just live in separate bedrooms? Like, come on now. I mean, you got 3 kids. You've been together for 27 years of marriage. Work it out.
But do you think, when I see stuff like this, do you think it's always been like the last few years, it was kind of holding on to the kids guy became
that could very well. Yes. Now, I will say this: no one really knows. I mean, I like Blair. I've had the opportunity to be in the same room with him.
Okay.
When I was hosting a film festival, and he was there. Of course, I didn't get a chance to interview him, but he was there, and of course, we spoke, hey type thing. So, and matter of fact, his wife was with him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, his wife was with him. So, and it was really kind of funny. I have to say this because they wasn't going to let me in this film festival after I finished hosting because there was no more tickets. But, God be giving this ghetto girl favor. So when I walked in, Blair Underwood happened to be sitting a seat behind me.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty awesome.
So I turned around. I was like, okay. But anyway, you just never know if there's been any type of verbal, physical abuse. He does not strike me as that type of person.
He don't.
But nobody really knows what goes on behind closed doors unless you were there.
You gotta think about, she's been a housewife for so long. She's never had her own career.
Her own career.
Right. So maybe she feels like, this is the time to have his, because he's been out on the roads and he's always working. Blair is always working. So I can see her kind of wanting to do her own thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right
now. Definitely. People grow apart. And then a lot of times us women, we never really know ourselves because it's like, okay, we listen to our parents when we're kids and our teachers
and stuff. Yeah.
And then it's like we go listen to our boss at work, and then we get married, we listen to our spouse, our we got to make decisions with, different parties involved. Yeah. So we never know ourselves. So I think at the age over 40, it's like, you're like, I want to know myself more. What do I really like? Yeah. I didn't really like this restaurant. I just went because this person.
Right. Yeah. I just went because you like to go here. I don't like this restaurant.
So I think, hey, we just wish them the best. I
already saw the date. Everybody was trying to get with Blair. Like, he ain't even divorced yet. Wendy was trying to shoot her shot at him.
Holla at her sister Blair.
Yeah, see, all the girls trying to shoot a shot at Blair.
And I don't even know who these people are. I'm gonna look them up after.
You definitely know. You see if you see his face, you definitely know who's Blair.
Cute. Blair is definitely he cute. Shout out to Blair.
Yeah. So all the girls were trying to get with Blair.
I got to look up Blair now.
But I'm glad she's standing up, and no one knows. You'll never know. We definitely want to respect their privacy.
Always been private. They don't never be in the news. So yeah.
Very private, but I commend her for just stepping out, and starting to live her own life. Yeah, you saw that picture, huh? Did you? He cute.
Yeah. I remember.
Blair, you can come on ConVo with Friendz is what Nasha and I are saying. Holla at us.
You are welcome.
Oh wow. So it's sad that you guys are getting divorced, but you got two people that here that's trying to get with you. That's what
you say. You need a private jet? I got you.
More than his money.
I can bring you down to Atlanta.
He can take it. He'll pick you up on his private jet.
Absolutely. Would you like to send for Nasha and I? Yeah. We are available.
So on the next, my last topic is Portia and Simon. I know I'm so sick of them. I really am. I'm so sick of talking about them, but I know that, they're part of media right now. Portia's definitely, every week she does something. So Portia Williams get a tattoo of her fiance Simon name on her neck. She stated on a segment of Dish Nation that she said, I got my fiance's middle name on my neck. She said, stated that it's her way of showing love. Would you guys get your partner's name on your neck? That's the question.
If we was married and we had a son, the same name.
Okay, I'm gonna put it this way. So Portia started dating him in April, right? Or allegedly. So Portia is now engaged to the man within a month of dating, and now planning 3 weddings. She stated
she want to show her love.
She's planning 3 weddings. She's planning an African wedding, a regular traditional wedding, and one out of the country. Wow. And now she's getting a tattoo of his name on his neck.
You see my face, like what?
And she was showing people on This Nation. It was like right behind her ear somewhere.
Like, Portia, stop the
you part of the media. You always have to do the extreme. So
stop the stupidity. That's the stupidity.
I wouldn't have got his name until after we was married.
Because it's only been a month. It's only been a month of dating. You're not engaged to him.
I'm not saying I'm a.
And he's worth 40
okay, so let's, I'm not a fan of tattoos.
Money.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's, although I will look at them on a guy.
Okay.
Not a fan of tattoos. I'm not getting nobody name tatted on me. Okay. Hear me when I say, I'm not even getting my own name tatted on me.
So nobody else.
I just feel I feel like I have friends that have had people, they partners or whoever, their girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, name tattooed on them, right? And then they break up. So what happens?
Right.
Then you got to retouch yourself, get it erased, get it taken off. Get it covered up. And especially on your neck.
So she stated here that she got his name tatted on her.
His middle name on her.
To show him love.
To show her way of showing him love.
Okay, I know y'all having sex.
Today she's on his private jet, so
I know y'all having sex.
Yeah.
So if that ain't enough love, I don't know what to tell you. I know y'all kissing and
Did he get her name?
Come on now.
I don't know. I don't think
that should be next. We could have got that together. I understand a friendship ring or something, cute.
Or maybe a different part of your body. Maybe not your neck. That's how I feel.
She's branded. She's like, it's mine.
Yeah. Wait, let's do this.
He should have got the tattoo.
Get a very expensive. Well, let him get a very expensive ring with his name on it. You just wear the ring.
She did. He bought her $1 million
just wear
ring.
The ring with his name on it. You know how y'all ghetto Gucci.
Yeah.
Just get his name, on a ring. And when you get sick of him, give his ring back.
Yeah, I feel like it should have been like on the side or something, but not on the neck.
You gotta
get the whole neck back,
right here. Take this part of the neck. What are we doing?
So hopefully this is my last time talking about Portia because I'm so sick of Portia.
And you know what? I'm gonna say this now. Portia, you come on the show. You come on ConVo with Friendz. I like Portia.
I do too.
I think Portia's a very attractive young lady.
Beautiful.
She can have whoever she wants. Yeah. I don't think this relationship with her and Simon is going to last. It didn't start the right way.
Yeah, because it
did not start the right way.
He just literally got a divorce.
Absolutely.
That's a great point.
And you dating him a month, and within that month, you guys get engaged, and now you guys about to get married with 3 weddings, and you got his name tattooed, and you about to buy a house together. It's a lot.
Like, is this real love? Because you just was loving somebody else.
Dennis, about 2 months ago.
Yeah, how we turn love on and off like that? Because when you've been with someone for a long time and you love them, you can't just next week say, Ernest, I don't love you no more. Yeah. Now I'm going to go over here and I'm going to love somebody else. No. Yeah. So to me, she better
I
get
think she's thinking about the money.
You better get something in writing that, legally will say when y'all split, you get whatever, because this Portia and Simon is not going to be an item pretty long. It's just not going to happen.
Well, there you have it, guys. And what's going on in your world, Nasha?
Hey to the now. I'm back at it again. Millions of Americans could face eviction as housing protection expires in June.
Yeah, I saw that.
Wow.
I know. It's just going to be like
this month.
Yeah, June. Actually, on my birthday, June 30th.
Wow.
This eviction ban has been in effect since September and will lift June 30th, my birthday. I had to throw that in. Okay, people of color, low income, and older Americans are being affected the most. 11 million Americans are behind in rent from this pandemic. So I'm just ready for everything to end. With everything go back to normal ever.
Yeah.
So according to the analysts by the Center of Budget and Policy Priorities, 15% of Americans are behind on their rents.
Yeah.
This wave of evictions could crash the dam that once was the protection. Now, my question was always, and I know it's always like when you're helping one party, landlords have not been definitely approving of this ban,
right? Because
it's almost like they're just not getting paid, and they have to allow these people to stay there.
Yeah. So
I feel like when they did approve something for tenants to stay, they should have been confiscating the landlords.
Yeah,
because it's like landlords now they're losing their property. It's gonna be a triple of evictions and really foreclosures.
Wow,
right?
Because it's now just to make you guys aware, although all this is happening, let's see here. Although that there's $45 billion of rental assistance that's been dispersed, it's just the question is, would it get out in time enough? Yeah. It's just like they take you through when you do go to these programs.
I know they take you to
they want to know everything.
Yeah.
So a lot of times people turn back, or people's like, well,
it's too much.
It's just way too much.
Bring a form of this.
Been there, done that.
If it's multiple people in your house, you got to bring information on them.
And then they disrespectful, treat you any kind of way. When I tell you, been there, done that.
It's taken way too long, guys. Like, it's taken way too long to get this money dispersed. And it's basically the way the looks of things. We got 29 days for all these people to definitely get some of that. So where's the money going to go? Where's it going to sit at? Hey, guys. Hey, friends. I always have some information after I slam what's going on in the world. And depending on what state you're in or what city you're in, you can call 211 or 411 or 311, whichever state you're in, to contact United Way. If you're in Georgia, you can definitely contact United Way or the Salvation Army if you're in these other states. The whole pandemic has definitely been a mess, but know that it's resources out here.
Right. That's a very good topic, Nasha. And I think, of course, y'all know I'm a real estate agent and just about to tap into the investment side of that. And when you're an investor, you have to position yourself for tenants that won't pay. Okay. But the question is, how many months do you position yourself for that?
Yeah.
Is it 2 months or 4 months or 6 months or whatever? Because it happens, anybody can fall on hard times. In this particular scenario, millions of people have fallen on hard times.
Do they have to pay that back? Like, say, for instance, if they haven't paid since like September last year, right? Do they got to pay all that money back?
Yeah, you're in a rental agreement. Absolutely.
Yes.
You owe it. You definitely still owe it.
You're still going to owe all that money.
You still owe all that money.
So I'd rather just have paid it through the pandemic.
Yeah.
If you could.
Yeah.
And some people really need it, but I think they're going to start looking at, well, who actually got unemployment? I think they're going to get really, really deep with it.
Yeah.
Because what's going to happen is some of the people probably get it.
Because I say, but what if your unemployment doesn't cover your rent? Because
it's
right
hard
now
times.
It's going to be a mess.
Yeah.
So I'm just hoping this pandemic was real because, like I told you, I got an antibody test and I never had COVID. Well, it's not present currently in my body. Not saying I won't get it next week or whenever, but I've been out here in these streets. I've been in people's face. Right? I've been working, you know, and I be in people's face and I kind of been but I still have protected myself. I'm saying if I know I'm going more than like 10 people, I'm bringing a mask. I got hand sanitizer. Yeah. So it's like I haven't been reckless, but it's something that was killing folks. Like what is going on out here? Yeah.
But also too, I think those people, you know, I have someone who does some business for me and I would have never known she is in a situation like this and about to, you know, lose her house and stuff. So I'm trying to help her out. And if you can apply for Section 8, do that. I mean, do not be too proud to get the help. Now, it's hard. You know, it's definitely hard. You know, if y'all know my story when I went through breast cancer and all of that, coming from a 6-figure income down to now having to apply for Medicaid and get food stamps. And I remember my sister who was paying the majority of my bills with my ex, you know, she said, you got to drop that pride and get what you need. Yeah. You got to drop your pride and get what you need. And in this scenario, if you need the help, especially, you know, you're a tax-paying citizen, get your taxes back. Okay? Yeah. Get the help that you need. Do not be ashamed. Do not be, you know, too proud because this is happening for so many different people.
And it's how many millions of people? That's a lot of people.
Yeah, it's affecting
$45 billion.
Yeah.
That's why that pandemic, that's why we shouldn't even really look at income or anything. Like when we think about pandemics, it affects people in different ways. So even if you're someone that had a good income, your children still had to stay home. So it affected to now you can't do business like you. Absolutely. So in certain different ways, it's like this pandemic has definitely touched every household. Yeah. They lost.
And I wish we were like other countries and having like the rent free and then free health care and all this other stuff during the pandemic and they ain't got to pay nothing back. Right. And we supposed to be the land of the free, but we got to be the ones that paying everything back.
Yeah, it's not land of the free.
Yeah, like other countries they're not making these people pay this stuff back.
I showed a house a little while ago. I know we got to transition, and you know the neighbors are so nosy. And this neighbor happened to come over when I was locking up, and she told me the whole story. The young lady who owned the house owned a daycare, and because you know people wasn't bringing their kids. So she couldn't keep up. She couldn't keep the lifestyle up. This is a nice house. I mean, house almost $400,000. And she probably tried to make it and just couldn't make it after, you know, a year of just trying to, you know, keep her bills paid. The house finally went into foreclosure. Wow. And all because the pandemic affected her clientele. She couldn't pay her bills anymore.
Yeah, because they wasn't coming in anymore.
Sad. Just so sad.
I bet a lot of businesses. Yeah. Oh, my God, when you think about that.
Yeah, so Joe Biden, you got to do something better because you talking about the land of the free. Make these people like... Give us something free. Like,
make it free, right?
Make it free. Make it actual free. But outside of that, guys,
good info.
Good info, Nasha. That was really enlightful because I didn't know about that many people.
What you got, Ernest?
We're going to talk about whack ass other day. Ooh, we forgot that one. The 21-year-old Kyle Buckley from Braintree, Massachusetts was arrested by Boston police after he threw a Dasani bottle on Kari Irving, almost missing his head, guys. Following being escorted out of the arena by authorities, he was booked and charged with assault and battery by means of a dangerous weapon. Buckley was arraigned on June 1st in Boston court. Additionally, he will also be subject to a lifetime ban of TD Gardens.
First of all,
and I saw that on the news and ESPN.
Do y'all know how good Kyrie Irving is?
He's really good.
Okay, that's the first thing.
I don't even know who he is.
Do you know how cute Kyrie Irving is? I'm gonna need y'all to leave Kyrie alone.
I'm looking him up.
When I saw it and I saw how close it was to his head,
I need to stay off the future, guys.
When I saw how close it was to his head, I'm like, people are out here acting a fool. Like before, it was the water with another player. Now it's the bottles. They're throwing stuff at the players. So y'all about to be back in the house and the arena's about to be closed again.
Yeah, no, you about to be in the jailhouse.
It's the corona. I think everybody's gone mad. We
crazy.
It's Gothic City. We fighting zombies out here, and I ain't taking no.
And let me tell you, homeboy Kyle Buckley is very privileged. Because I googled him. Very privileged. got money, family has money, all that stuff. So I think he could, that when they feel like they can do what they want to do. So that's where it comes from.
Mm-hmm.
But now you're in jail with the actual charge and you got whack ass of the day.
Mm-hmm. You got to control yourself, bro.
I'm going to need you to throw
your anger and move.
Yeah.
Throw the bottle in your crib. I'm going to need you to do. Leave Kyrie Urban alone. Let him do his thing. Okay?
Oh my God. I got to look up his other person.
I don't think he's married. I sure think Kyrie is married, but I think he got a boo.
He has a girlfriend.
He got a boo.
Yeah,
let me look up him too. Okay, Blair.
He has an amazing contract too.
Somebody be braiding his hair. Kyrie, I can braid your hair now.
I can't do no braid, but
I can hook you up, bro.
You can't do no braid?
Nah, I don't do no braid.
As they say, put it straight back. Put it straight back.
He had like a fro when he got the bottle. He almost hit. He had that fro, like a little fro on or something like that.
This Lakiba, Kyrie, I could put the braids straight back. I give you 6 to the back.
I think we should take these attacks. I think this is stepping into the right. We should definitely take these attacks.
Start going to jail, yeah.
Because people are just out here acting just foolishly. It ain't nothing nobody can say to you. If don't nobody get in your comfort zone, ain't nothing nobody can say to you or do to you but get in your comfort zone and make you react. And so throwing something at somebody that came up and try to...
I'm pretty sure he did not know he was about to get some charges and all this stuff.
No, and then
get banned from the arena.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I'm going to say this. Y'all know I do not condone violence, but you going to throw that bottle at the wrong person.
He did. Oh, he did.
What ended up happening.
No, Kyrie ain't put his hands on him,
No.
You gonna throw this bottle at the wrong person and get drugged. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, that happens.
You better be careful.
Yeah, because Kyrie was just
be careful.
He was just trying to go to the locker room. That's all he was trying to do.
He gonna throw it at the right person and he gonna get drugged.
God.
He ain't gonna go to jail. They gonna be visiting him at the hospital. Exactly. Okay? Watch yourself, bruh.
You're like, no.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, so
you can't do that. You can't do that.
So Lakiba, talking about the conversation.
Ooh. Conversation. This right here, I tell you, is real juicy. So family, this is what we want to know. Is it okay for women to wear provocative clothing and not be judged by men as I'm going to say it, Pastor, as a hoe, a slut, or wanting to have sex? So what are your thoughts about that?
Yeah, I think the fact that you shouldn't judge anybody about what the clothes they wear, to me, be honest, because, we're in a day and a time where people wearing, it can be, I've seen lawyers after work and they have on something, something very sexy, you know what I'm saying? So right. you can't judge a person by what they wear. So.
Right. I agree with that. I mean, even, who I am, I really, consider myself to be a very classy young lady, and I love form-fitting dresses. Yeah. I work out. I like to show my shape.
You want to show your body.
I like to, like, as they say, right there. It's like right there. I love to show my shape.
You want to show them curves.
Right. But one thing I am not, there's certain things I'm just not going to do. Now, when I was in Jacksonville a couple, weeks ago,
it's a little hot out there.
It was a little hot out there. I had to blend in, but it just, it really depends. But, there's certain, I think there's a attire for certain places now. Yeah. Like I'm not going to show up at a real estate closing and have my breasts all out and stuff like that. I'm not going to have my breasts out anyway because that's just not who I am. But I don't judge if somebody else that's you. You have to do what makes you comfortable. Yeah. And because you want to wear provocative clothes, if that makes you comfortable, then no man
should call you any of those names.
Shouldn't be calling you hoe, slut, and all of that, or you want to have sex. But the flip side of that is I think every young lady needs to have some type of standards about herself, and be careful about, because oftentimes when you dress provocative, you pick up men who may not be well educated, may not be well balanced. Now, don't get me wrong. There's some doctors and lawyers who like the booty out. They like the breast out. They like that too. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying you have to be careful. But if you're comfortable, with your butt cheek showing and your breasts out, then I don't judge nobody. I always say I don't have a heaven or hell to put nobody in. But for me, I know when I walk in the room, I'm going to be sexy, but I'm going to be classy.
Yeah. But women, just wear what you want to wear. I'm a guy. I can't tell you what to wear.
Right.
Who am I?
That being said, I just wear what you're feeling. Like you said, it should definitely be for the occasion. Now, I brought on my Dukes today, y'all.
Okay.
But no, I was just...
Because it was for the occasion.
Really? No, this wasn't the occasion, but everything is packed up in my living room. And I was like, you know what? Let me be comfortable. I just jumped in the shower, threw on something. But yes, just because I'm trying to be sexy, I don't want to definitely attract the wrong type of energy. And I find myself, I mean, I guess because I'm knocking at 40's door, but I'm finding myself to get dresses that it's more of a 40 style. Like I'm finding my taste moving towards that because yes, we can dress a certain type of way.
Yeah.
And I think she definitely should be of age when she dressed a certain type of way. So if you are going to be sexy, then you should be of age. You shouldn't be like, definitely tricking people into, looking at you in a certain type of way when you're not that age. So I think it's a lot of different factors.
What age
play.
you talking about?
I don't think sexy has an age.
Me either. I never thought it had an age.
I don't get that.
I'm just saying, like, basically you should not, if you're 15, 14 years old,
okay.
you should not have
did we talking about women?
Yeah.
Okay.
I see your point though, Nasha. You
what
can be 15
is,
walking in with some booty shorts.
Yeah,
go back to the room.
Yes,
we talking about people who actually are legal.
So, I think your clothes should not determine you. No.
Yeah.
But it speaks for your personality, but really your clothes should not determine you whatsoever because I know some freaks with some long skirts on.
So. Right, absolutely.
Yeah.
I know some freaks in the church house.
Yeah. I just think it shouldn't.
That's fully dressed.
I think it shouldn't, no one should say these type of things because based on what you wear, like calling you a hoe, a slut, or even asking you want to have sex based upon what you're actual wearing.
Well, that's just like I have friends that say that these niggas is in my inbox, but then you got to think about like, well, what kind of pictures you got up, sis?
But at the same time, are they actually replying back to them?
That's a good thing. Yes,
you can reply. You ain't got to reply back. You can leave them on red.
Mm-hmm. Probably so.
Yeah.
But it does come a little overbearing, because I was just talking to a really close film director just last night, and we were just dialoguing about different things, and I said, I just hate guys when they just, they look at me with that like I'm a piece of meat on a plate. Like that just makes me like, and I don't want to say it makes me uncomfortable, but it makes me want to be like, what are you looking at?
They're looking at you, Lakiba.
What are you looking at? Look somewhere else. But then I have to. I have to really realize that, when you're an attractive young lady.
Guys are visual. Let me say.
Guys, they just going to look.
Our first thing that we look at with anybody is going to be
the booty. Go look at that booty.
Yeah, I mean, we're visual, whether you like chest, breast, or whatever you like.
Right.
They're looking, they're not even hearing about your brain. They don't want to know what your favorite color is first.
That's why I keep real ones around.
I'm saying, we don't want to know what your favorite color is yet. They're going to look at, they're going to look at if I'm attracted.
Where you live at.
Am I attracted to you? Can I see myself with you? Can I see myself in the bedroom with you? But
undress you already.
Yeah, they already undressed you, to be honest. So that's why they're looking at you to keep.
It don't even really matter about being provocative in your clothing because they gonna already undress you.
Yeah, like we're visual, so we see with our eyes. Right. Yeah. Unless we and you got to think about it. Even what's his name, the guy who's blind, Ray Charles. He was feeling wrist to make sure you were small. Right. Like he didn't want nobody who was bigger. He didn't want no thick girl, so he was feeling the wrist. If they can't fit in those palm of his hands, then you was a no go.
You think around the wrist. You think around the hip.
But you see, he visual still right. He already had it in his head what I wanted.
That brings me to the question: how dads once was a young man, so he'll chase women or look at women in a certain type of way, that's dressed a certain type of way, but he don't want his daughter
because we already know
dressing like that.
Because we already know how guys are. You know how guys are, so yeah.
So I see what you said. Oh my god.
Yeah, guys are visual.
Let me cover my titties up. I don't want to be looked at as a hoe, and no, I won't let you suck on one of these. I'm sorry, I will not let you do that to me. So yeah, it's the way you portray yourself. So I understand.
No,
but I'm saying
because if I came here with fishnet and I was always twerking, you would be like, "What's wrong with her? Like, what's on her mind all the time?" Like, I see what you're saying. So I guess it's a.
But not
balance.
saying, but it depends on because some guys like that. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So we're like we say, we're visual. So it depends on what the person likes.
But get this, you do have some women who don't feel that they are cute. Or a man won't value them or look at them if they don't have their breasts out Or if they don't have booty shorts on, or they don't have a really,
it could be some insecurities.
Insecurity. They feel like
I've seen girls with booty shorts on in the wintertime.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Attention. Yeah.
And high boots. Like, girl, it's cold out here. I mean, but I say it goes back to being comfortable because, I've gotten up, put my cap on, walked to the mailbox to get some mail, and it is what it is. Somebody, hey, how you doing? I'm good.
Oh, okay.
I'm good. I'm not gonna always.
He was getting them early in the morning.
I'm good.
In the newspaper, you get more than the newspaper.
She getting them when she walked the dogs out.
Be judging because I ain't got no eyeliner
more than the newspaper.
I know she getting more than the newspaper.
And you mean the numbers every now and then.
You mean the mailman? No, first of all, Akiva ain't want the mailman. She ain't want the mailman.
The mailman gotta have some coins.
She ain't want the mailman. She want a person who may own the post office, but not the mailman.
Not the worker.
Need some coins, Mr. Mailman.
So that's a good conversation. So
we need prayer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the next thing we're on, guys, is the letter.
The letter.
And now we got the segment of the letter, read by Nasha.
The letter. Good morning, friends. Rodney said that Black people will never be equal to white people. Why does he feel that Black people should strive to be equal to white people? I have noticed a lot of Black people having this mindset. What if they aren't acknowledged by white people? Then they feel as if they have no worth. Why do Black people feel this way or have this type of inferior I can't even get it out. Inferior mindsets. That's inferior mindset.
Well, I'm gonna jump in here because I haven't always been in media or a podcaster. Having an MBA in healthcare administration, the majority of boardrooms that as an African American young lady that I've been in, I'm going to pretty much be the only Black. And if I'm not the only Black, it probably would be another token. Yeah. But that token ain't trying to sit with me, ain't trying to talk with me, ain't trying to, find out who I am, what I'm all about, because you too busy trying to stay on this side because you want to make sure your job, your pension, your checks coming in like they been coming in. Yeah. And I think sometimes, African American people can feel inferior because they're not getting the respect, they're not getting the attention in the boardroom from white people. And for me, I always like to talk about me. I've just remained confident in no matter what, because I've been discriminated against by whites and I've been discriminated against by Blacks. It's tough, when sometimes Black people can see other Black people and they don't want to put you up on game. I know. As soon as you walk in the room, who she thinks she is. Yeah. Because it's only should be one of us, according to them. Yeah. Right. And so I don't think anybody should let anybody, whatever your ethnicity is, don't allow anybody to make you feel inferior, because really it's not the people, it's you. Because you gotta have a mindset that no matter what you do, you say, you don't do, whoever you gang up on me with, I don't care, because I'm still gonna be the boss Christian chick that God has made me to be. You don't like me? Good. That's why I'm a boss up right in your face. So you cannot get to the point to where you feel inferior because you're in a room full of white people and they don't acknowledge you. Now let's deal with the white people. You do have we're not racist here on ConVo with Friends, but it's a conversation we're having. So white people oftentimes will see a Black person and will not want to won't acknowledge what they bring to the table, won't acknowledge the wisdom that they bring, the education that they bring. If you say something, oh, you're aggressive. I just answered a question that you asked me. How is that aggressive? You will never give me a stamp of approval, because it's not because of who I am. It's because you are jealous of what I become. Yeah. And you're jealous because I can run circle around you and your 3 friends standing behind you. that's what they don't like, and so oftentimes in a boardroom, African-American women are considered to be aggressive and, oh, well, you need to go to HR. We're going to write you up for this, that, the other. And then, like I said, the flip side of that, then you have a Black person that, may be, I never say boss, you might have a Black person who's over a department and they're trying to keep their job and they know that you can replace them and they don't want to give you the respect that you have. So,
Uncle Tom.
Yeah. So exactly. So my thing is just know who you are, know what you bring to the table, and embrace your mistakes. If you make mistakes, it's what it is. Learn, research, do what you got to do, and just know that you're always superior. You just might be in a room full of people who have inferior mindsets, but keep on moving up and keep on bossing.
I know that's right. I think this came from last week. That's why I was laughing, because I remember me, Rodney, and Nasha having this conversation about the restaurant. Yeah. And I think I brought it up about we had the Hawks players, right? Yeah. So this is where the question comes from.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So the question comes from the Hawks situation where the Hawks player felt like the restaurant
Dominique Wilkins.
Yes. Yeah. They felt like they were being racist.
Yes.
So this is why that's why the person, whoever this is, says, why does he feels that Black people should strive to be equal to white people? Because Rodney kind of went in to say that, that, sometimes those white establishments, you can't, how did he say it? You may not feel this. You shouldn't go in there feeling like you can do the same. Equal, feeling the same way
because they still see you as Black.
They still see you as Black. So I get why he stated that, and I also get the question as well. But I don't think he's trying to say that we should feel like less than or anything like that. But sometimes going into certain establishments, we still got to be aware. We still got to be aware of where we're going. You know what I'm saying? Because like Dominique was saying, I mean, maybe it was he never knew, he never thought that because he's a basketball player that what happened to him, right? And that's probably happens to so many other people, but because of him, that is more well known, and it's happened to all of us. I mean, we going into these different places and different restaurants or even stores, and we get looked at a certain type of way.
And Dominic is a very, I've had the opportunity to meet and chat with him. He's a very calm, cool, collective young man, and definitely someone that I don't see somebody discriminating against him because he's very approachable. I mean, if you see him, he's always in Kroger's. Not telling his business, but you look up, he in Kroger's, he's just walking around like, a regular person. And he's, like I said, he's very approachable. So for somebody first of all, to not know who he is, like, where y'all been at? Like, I mean, this man been hooping it up and doing his thing for quite some time now. So it's just unfortunate that even in 2021 racism still exists,
Yeah. So based upon that, I don't feel that that he was trying to say that we should be inferior, have an inferior mindset to white people. He's trying to say that sometimes we got to be aware of other cultures and other people that we're around.
Okay. Well, friends, with that being said, it sounds like this was one of my friends that wrote this. To be honest. Hey, friends, you hear us out there?
What a Nasha friend.
It sounds like that was one of my friends that wrote this. But honestly, when I walk in a room with people, I really don't see no color. And when I interact with people, I try not to let the hate get in my heart about white folks. I treat them like my Black friends or my sisters and brothers. And I think when we realize that we're all working towards the same common goal, hopefully everyone wants happiness in life. Hopefully everybody wants transportation, our house, and want love. And when we realize that like nobody's inferior, I think the only thing that white people may have an upper hand is we really don't own that much land. Like I think that's what determines power. Like actually owning your own land, your own food, your own cattle, growing your own stuff. So that's why we in the beckon of people. Is that the right word I'm trying to say, y'all? Like we're just in the beckon of people on their system. And
they dominate high end positions. Yeah. You don't see too many Black females or males in CEO executive type positions. No. Yeah. So they making they making $800,000, $900,000 a year. You stuck with the 150.
How I look at it is because we're in their constitution. Please don't get me killed, y'all. Y'all wouldn't even fight with me if I did. But anyway,
you don't think we'll fight with you? You better close this letter out.
How I look at it, we're playing in their monopoly. if we want to be a part of it, you better just get with the fucking program. And how I look at it, as long as you don't blatantly disrespect me and come and take from my household, like in this current time, like then we all good. You know what I'm saying? You ain't hurting nobody in my family. You ain't hurting me. I don't look at nobody as they inferior over me. I don't look like I'm superior over anyone.
Right.
Like I really don't do equal. That. Mm-hmm. And we really are. Like, you might have more advantages. Maybe your parents taught you how to run a business and I had to learn from the ground up.
Right.
So you may have a little more advantage, but I don't look at you like, you know, oh my God, like I can't achieve the things that you have achieved, whether you're a white woman, a black woman, Asian woman, a Mexican woman, whatever. Because I have heard stories like, I guess both of my parents are from foreign countries. Both of my step parents are from foreign countries. And I have heard stories of the come up, and my stepmom is Vietnamese and my stepdad is Cuban. My stepdad he's darker than my laptop here, but in his country, he always taught me that it wasn't never about race in his country. It never was white or black. It was rich or poor. Yeah. And listening to them stories, and here's my stepmama with a fair skin, and she talked about being poor, really poor as a child. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like a bowl of rice was like happy for them. Like we eating a pack of Romy noodles. You know what I'm saying? Happy is fulfilling. So when I heard those stories at a very young age, I had friends from everywhere. I grew up with people from Bosnia. I grew up with people from Africa. I grew up with people, and I hear other people's stories. When we look and I think it's just all in the mind. I think we just need to get the hate out of our heart.
Right.
And let the past be behind us. Get the hate out your heart.
Good letter, though.
Get the hate out your heart.
That's a good letter.
It's like people are hating. It don't even be color no more. Like, because I see more black on black people jumping on each other and attacking each other all on War Star. Yeah, War Star. Just keep that in mind.
So how can the people write in if they have a letter out there?
Okay, guys. If you have any advice you want to give us, if you want to join the conversation on previous segments.
Homegirl tried to call you out, Rodney. Yes. Like, let me call him out about this.
It was like, why we don't have to sit at the table that we don't want, that's not serving what we like.
You got to say that.
You know, no, we don't have to, you know, and we can actually pull off the highway right now in the middle of nowhere and start building in the middle of the land. Who's going to tell me whose land that is? Come on now. We don't have to live like this. If we really wanted to get away from this, we could be like the rainbow people.
And so those who are opinionated can write in how.
Yes. So with that being said, guys, that was really touching, friend. That was one of my friends. I like you, friend. With that being said, if you have any advice, if you want to congratulate us, if you want to definitely, if you have kudos, you want to congratulate someone, you have anything you want to get off your shoulders, this is a safe haven. Write to us. It can be anonymous, or we'll shout out your name. Write us at ConVo with Friends with an S podcast at gmail.com. That's ConVo with Friends with an S podcast at gmail.com.
Wow, that was a good segment, guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and before we go, make sure you guys donate. I'm tired of looking at the $1, the $2, the $3, and the $4. 5, 10, 15. We're going to go by the fives. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Come up 30. In your bag, sis.
Yeah. At least give some money. Give some money if you want us to continue. If you love what we're doing, and if you love the show, make sure you donate.
And share with 5 of your friends.
Yes. Right. Share 5 of your friends. You can follow us on, we're streaming on all platforms, which is Apple, Spotify,
Pandora, iHeartRadio.
Yes, everywhere you look,
we out there.
Yeah, so
we in these streets doing some big things.
Exactly. Yes. Subscribe to the YouTube as well. Make sure you like and subscribe, and make sure you leave a comment as well for the YouTube channel as well. And make sure that you continue supporting. Write some good comments. And we even take the bad comments. We just going to, we take whatever. But the most important thing is send that money.
We'll take the coins and the dollars.
Keep us going.
Going. And so with that being said, we're going to be out. Let me say, so so I'm going to let Lakiba start it this time.
We miss you, Rodney. Bring your ass back home.
Thank you so much, guys, for listening to another amazing episode of ConVo with Friends. This is Lakiba, and we're out.
Okay.
And
bye for now. It's Nasha.
Bye for now. This is Ernest.
All right. You be blessed, guys. We love y'all.
All right. Have a good one, guys.
All right, peace out.
Hi guys, this is your boy Yet checking in. If you are enjoying our content, can you please follow us on IG and Facebook at ConVo with Friendz, and it's FRIENDZ.